Yo, what's up everybody? Kendrick Nisley here with the Ohio Bow Hunters, and today's video is when I shot my buck last year. So, stay tuned. Alright, the story of Little Caeser began 3 years ago when I got a picture of this real wide 8-pointer. And it wasn't terrible wide, 12 to 15 inches maybe. But what made it unique was it had maybe 2-inch tines. So, you noticed it right away, real short tines, and made it look way wider. So, we didn't think anything about it, a nice little cool buck. So, we didn't, got a few pictures of them. But then later that fall, my brother Adrian, he had, I think, 2 opportunities to shoot the buck. Well, he had him in range, but it wasn't big enough, he wasn't going to shoot him, but he could have. Well, but then fast forwarding to the next year, we weren't even watching it the previous year, and then we got to next year. I think it was like the second week in November or something. It was one of the best days that we were out in the woods, and I went to my brother and Adrian. He was like, "There's this buck, this 8-pointer. It's wide and it has little taller tines that he thinks it was the one from last year, but it was just running everywhere, all over the place, and it was fairly aggressive." So we decided to call him Little Caeser. I'm not sure where we got the name, but yeah, we decided to call him that. So we saw him a couple times. We had a few pictures of him. Actually quite a few in the late season, end of January, over a food source. We had pictures of him bedding and stuff in there. He was a regular. So we were like, we were feeling better about it, he could maybe get bigger. And then last year, we got cameras out in July, probably about mid-July, end of August, 1st of August. We get this real wide 10-point. And he still has, he has small tines still, but it's real wide. And we're like, yep, it's probably the exact same buck. And he had the same body, or like the body and antlers were almost identical, except bigger. So yeah, we were pretty sure it's the same buck. And we went out and scouted over Beanfield, and we actually saw him twice. And we had a few more pictures. We had a few pictures of him, not many, but I kind of knew where he was bedding. And then I went in there one time to move a camera, and I saw him bedded about 200 yards away. So I knew immediately where he was bedding, and I didn't even put the camera there because I was about right where I was going to put the camera. I just left and waited till deer season to arrive. And on the first 2 days, we didn't have the right wind. The third day I went out and took my climber out, and I saw him, but he was 100 yards away and he didn't come in. And so I didn't think about anything about it, because then he kind of smelled me a little bit. So we were like, yeah, let's not pressure him. Let's go after another buck or just hunt over there. I didn't even hunt at all for him until like end of October. Then I was like, it was like, I think October 29th or something. It was the morning that I shot him. But that morning, me and Adrian, we talked, and I wasn't going to shoot him. I said, you can shoot him, I'm not going to shoot him, that I'll shoot another one. But then we talked, and he was like, yeah, if he comes by, you should shoot him. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll shoot him if he comes by. I went out, did a hang and hunt right on the edge of the cornfield, and it's right on a corridor between a bedding area and a cornfield, so it was real good. Alright. It's October 29th. And I'm do some bedding area. So, hopefully a buck comes by. The rut's starting to happen, so hopefully we have a good hunt. Adrian's way on the property up there, so hopefully we have a good hunt. So about, I'm guessing 7:30, I think, I decided I sprayed the buck bomb out, and then I decided I'm gonna rattle, do a little rattling, grunting a little bit. I got fairly aggressive, did a couple snort wheezes and stuff, and about, I'm guessing, a minute later I put my stuff up, and I was just there waiting, seeing if anything would show up. And all of a sudden I look up and I just see a rack on either side of a decent tree. There's a rack sticking out on both sides. I'm like, that's him. Yes, that's Little Caesar. 10 yards, dead. He's right there. He's down. October 29th. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Dude, that was... I also just looked up. He was right here. I shot him right here. 10 yards. He's dead. I gotta call Adrian. He was after this bug also.
Hello?
I just shot Little Caesar.
You did?
Yeah, 10 yards. He's dead. I saw him fall on camera.
Cool beans.
He was heading right he was coming right up towards you. He was coming from the neighbors. He was coming up towards there. And I grunted and called, and all of a sudden I looked up, and here comes a huge rack. He stops at 10 yards, smoked him, double lunged. He's dead. Yes. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and share. It helps the channel grow and stuff. And stay tuned, because deer season's right around the corner, and hopefully we can have more awesome content coming your way.